Odinism, it gives us a meaning and direction and a purpose, and it helps us to understand our purpose here. As Odinists, we can see that we have advanced far in the material fields of science and technology, but it's also quite clear that what we have gained in this area of knowledge, we've lost perhaps tenfold in wisdom, spiritual insight. As Thoreau said, we've become the tools of our tools. And Odinism can help to change that. You know, it can provide a vehicle from which we can bring about a personal and collective evolution for our folks. Whilst living and studying in London, that I first came to Odinism. Really, I became heavily disillusioned with the mainstream way of life, a cosmopolitan society, and just basically a rootless existence where the multicultural morass sort of strips away our own folk from any of their birthright and heritage. We're just drifting and rootless. And so it was on reading the Norse myths really that I had a connection, and I became more interested in the ways of our ancestors. And also through reading Tolkien, that really enchanted me. I mean, the man himself had a great love of our ancestors and their ways. It's clear to see that. So after several months of reading and thinking, I came across the OR from the internet, and I contacted the right and asked if I could join. And I received a friendly email back from Azrad, and it was which was a surprise because I didn't expect such a personal greeting, really. And so that it's already history from there. The senior members have always been there and ready and willing to help with any questions, and always willing to give advice. And I often look at Odinism as a forest. You know, for the newcomer, it can be vast and daunting in a way. And what the right provides is, in its members, it will take you to the edge of this forest, and they will give you a map and directions, say, and they will teach you the way. But of course, you must walk that path. You must want to walk it. No one's going to carry you, and you must want to attain a higher awareness and to serve your folk. With no folk, there is no Odinism, because Odinism is it's the very essence of the Northern Indo-European people. You know, it is intrinsically bound to them, and so without this folk, without this people, there would be no Odinism. It's as simple as that. Blood is the only thing that can really do this. You know, it brings people together like nothing else. You know, physical characteristics, shared physical features. Shared ancestors and shared ancestral memory. I mean, these things are value beyond words, and they bring our people together like nothing else. And so it is for this that the folkish person stands and believes that it will found a strong community. And it does. It founds a strong community. We can see this. The folkish person also appreciates that it is not just about being proud of your heritage and your ancestry, your race and your blood. It is about justifying that pride. It is about making yourself worthy of it. You know, our ancestors have achieved great things, and it's easy for us to sit back and look at these things with wonder and become almost complacent in a way. Whereas we today must lift ourselves up to greatness. We must strive for greatness today. As the OR can only move forward and evolve if its members actively put themselves to the forefront of the organisation. If they bring their ideas to the table, you know, if they've got ideas, they need to bring them forward to the CG and to the rest of the membership. It's very important that we do this, because the members are the driving force behind our movement. And if they've got a good idea, they should bring it, and it should be considered. And this is how things such as Acorn Hollow and the OR Kids Briefing, which is the children's magazine which appears in the main journal. You know, these things were ideas that people had because they wanted to help their children, and now they're as much part of the OR as anything else, like the Guardians and Prison Affairs Bureau. People wanted to see something being done, and they got up and did it. That is how we will advance, by people getting up and doing things.
winter becomes sharply